Hey, it's NightTalk, man. We got some business to discuss. We're in this sick loop, this parallel universe where this lion-ass Mammy, Jada, this little bald-headed Asian man is ruining our life. And you know what? I can't just go in on her because, it takes two to tango. And it started here. It started with Will Smith. I don't even know where to begin with it. It actually started in 2016, but we'll get to that. This is where it started for us, is when the great Chris Rock made a little joke about Jada and Will Smith. You were there. You heard it. Let's play it to refresh your memory.
Who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win.
Hey, look, honest take my wife joke.
Will Smith
and listen, pause it real quick. I forgot even the joke because the slap is still embedded in my head.
It's traumatic.
It's traumatic. It was. I said this on Toxic But Safe. It was my JFK.
Yeah, man.
We talked about it at length, man. I'll never forget it. But I forgot that he even told jokes before this. So that's a honest, hey, take my wife, please.
Yeah,
joke.
everyone in the audiences are on board. Hey, we're gonna be taking the piss out of everyone.
Javier Bardem didn't get up and go friendo on his ass.
No.
He was friendo.
He was the champ.
He's nuts. Javier Bardem could get into his big bag of being a psychopath.
Hell yeah.
And he laughed. He goes, hey, my wife, she's a bitch. I can't win. I'm not saying his wife is a bitch. No disrespect. I am saying that Jada Pinkett is a bitch. I am saying that.
That's some hard facts.
But even worse, I'm saying Will's a bigger bitch.
Ooh. You want to watch his biggest bitch moment again?
Let's see it.
Yeah.
Lord! Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
All right, see, didn't land hard. Just got some laughs. No big deal. He laughed.
Yeah.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking...
Yeah, I've seen enough.
He walks away smirking and smiling like he just did the Lord's work. Like
yeah,
Will.
Right. And this is what brings it around to today. We would find out because of Jada's tour that these motherfuckers weren't even together.
Oh, it's insane.
This is insane. So he didn't. If he could have said, keep my whore estranged for the streets wife. Used to be wife, life partner. He could have worded
living situation.
He could have worded it way differently. If he would have worded it that way, it wouldn't have been no big deal, man. But we thought they were together. We thought that he was defending his wife, and the whole time that wasn't the case. And we didn't even notice until Jada came out with the book, and now she's doing her My Husband is a Cuck tour again. So this is the newest information.
Whatever. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah. I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
A lot that I can say there, but I'm just going to stay.
Yeah. Now who's doing the lawyer's work is Candace Owens. So I got that information from Candace because she's a hater in the highest degree for the right reason. So we didn't know this shit. That's my whole problem is we had no idea that he was already out of line. And on top of that, you weren't even together. This is crazy, man. If I was Chris Rock, I would take that that piece of footage and press charges. I want to see Jada and Will in jail. I want to see Jada arrested for the murder of Tupac. I want to see Keefe D free, and I want to see Will behind bars with her ass.
I don't think that's not too fair of a thing to ask.
I don't think so, man. I just want justice at this point. She's been putting these two people been putting. I'm yelling. These two people been putting. I'm screaming. Yeah, I'm embarrassed to be this. Yeah, it's a lot on us. It's a lot on us, man, that we had to take this seriously as real news because look,
yeah,
she's getting these platforms like a daytime TV when they ask you real serious, that serious tone, like, where are you?
Yeah.
How long have you?
So you haven't been in the bedroom together. Why is that? What happened?
And then she starts laughing and saying, we haven't been together since 2016, as if that's something that we all fucking knew.
Well, it's difficult because she's been spinning the exact opposite narrative for so long. Then for her to laugh at that is just like, oh, how could you guys not know that? But like, lady, because you've been the one spinning that fucking yarn. Like, what do you want from us?
They developed a whole show about it. The Red Table Talk.
A bad show, but yeah.
Oh yeah, whose nightmare was that? All she did was have her family on to lie and cap about a marriage we didn't ask for.
Yep.
That's the thing, is that we didn't ask for this information. We just thought Will Smith was one of the coolest guys on the planet. Maybe that's our mistake. But she's doing her damnedest to undo that. She's doing a great job to expose that, man. But it's crazy because we didn't ask for this shit. And she's acting like she's gaslighting us.
100%.
Wait a minute. Do I like her now? Because I respect the gas.
Uh-oh.
She's probably all the way back around, man.
I think we just got a third co-host.
Man, she can't. Yeah. Do we need... Jada, you got to come on the show, man. They can't keep doing this to us. We keep caring, and she keeps getting a platform, and this is proof, though. Candace Owens found this. This is proof that this is why we thought they were together, and this is why they used to be this example of black love. And J. Cole had the I want the Will and Jada love. Nas had a lyric said, I ain't need a prenup. Will and Jada ain't needed. Then he got divorced, so that was bad advice he took from them. He should sue. Nas should sue Jada. Anybody who got married because of Jada and Will should sue them.
Yeah, it's classic misrepresentation.
1,000%. 1,000 wow. And then you got Andy Cohen, and this clip is from some a nighttime Mammy show where Andy Cohen's a white Mammy. He gets it out of him though. So this is a clip. This is proving that this is why we thought they were together.
How long have you guys been together?
23 years.
Wow. That's amazing. And in Hollywood years, that's 60 years.
Exactly.
Everybody, right?
Exactly.
Wow. How do you keep it hot?
Look at
How do
her
I
eyes.
keep it hot? Maybe I don't know. I mean, I'm baffled, really.
Yeah,
She said, I'm baffled. She didn't just say fucking other guys.
She couldn't make eye contact with a single person in that live studio audience. Like, she had to go everywhere to try, and she couldn't come up with a goddamn
Buddy,
lie.
she was looking like Stevie Wonder. She was in there looking for so many different. She's like, shit. She just saw dicks. She just saw. She go, ooh, yeah. Oh, I can't say that. No. I can't tell the truth. Why didn't you keep? I guess that's what we're mad at. Is I'm speaking for us, the trolls, the internet, the people who were invested somehow that this was the last good couple in Hollywood. Was, you could have just told us then.
Yep.
You could have told us this is my my life partner, my friend. We don't fuck no more. She said 23 years and could have said right then, oh yeah, I'm fucking I'm fucking our son's friend.
Yeah.
That's how we keep it hot.
Just some strange. That's all how we do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, just keep it. Yeah, no one asked. It's like no one asked, and then Jada, like, yo, hey, I sold crack. I got tossed up, and so now we've been kicking Jada's back in, which is sexist.
Sure.
It's sexist. It's unfair because we've never asked how we did. I guess we didn't focus on how Will feels about it. And then we saw, so I had to go back and rewatch this stuff. So this is Will on the Red Table Talk. You've already seen this probably, but just a little quick refresher.
Feel like that husband, like I'm with you at the press conference. I'm that husband. Now I got to be with you at the press conference while you like tell the world about your transgressions. Like I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
Well, you know, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't.
Oh no! Oh, did it cut off?
Cuts off.
Oh, this coldest part of this is when she goes, I actually don't feel that was a transgression. Like, so he's doing, this is crazy, man. He's doing play-by-play commentary on the cuckery in real time. On his own cuckery, which is almost like, okay, hey man, maybe you're that much of a player. You're like, the shit I did, this is nothing compared to that. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't add up to the slap. You understand? So if you're that past it, if you're that okay with her getting daily dick deliveries in your house.
Rappers writing songs about it,
and we didn't ask for this information. Nope. They gave it up on the table talk, and then you're gonna slap Chris Rock. Well, you know. So then they found. So where are we at today? This is today. They said this is Will Smith's response to it all because we need some closure. This is the last time I'm talking about this shit.
I hope so.
I hope so too. I thought I was out, and then they pulled me back in because it's so toxic. They're more toxic than Blueface and Krayshawn. Do you know them? That's I don't know if that's in white people's algorithm.
No.
Who's toxic in the white people's thing? Justin Timberlake and Britney.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. There's some stuff coming down the pipeline. They kept their toxicity on the low, but they're so toxic. I'm done with them, man. So so now Will Smith turned his comments off, and he came out with a video of his reply while he's supporting her press run. That's fine, but this is the video that he came out with. Yeah, this is actual footage of Will Smith, getting it at the barbershop.
I think he was just finishing his prenup right after this. And then they went and got on the red carpet or the red table, one of them. I don't know.
Yeah. You know what? This is the fun part, man. Is that now that we're done with this, I'm done with it. You guys could take it from here. But the internet did what they did.
They're not done with it.
Oh no. We're gonna eat. We're gonna eat. So the memes were the best part of this. The memes is
when you can't even kill her because then she'll be with Tupac.
That's good. Whoever's writing this stuff, man. Let's go to the next one.
Jada Pinkett.
What is she? I can't see her from here.
One sec.
Oh, that's so funny.
Jada Pinkett announced that she's pregnant with Chris Rock's baby. I mean, that would justify a slap.
Hey, he did shoot his shot.
He did.
He did shoot his shot. So she claims.
Maybe she just saw it and she was like, man, he handled pretty well. Maybe I can get a little taste
He
afterwards.
knows how to take a hit.
Yeah. All right, what else we got?
Oh, that's just funny. That what she say, that she's Tupac?
Jada reveals she's been Tupac the whole time.
Does she be lying?
I mean, I see it. It explains the Appalachia.
Hey, Appalachian Mountains. Let's go.
This one's a pretty great one. Because we all knew who was in the back seat. We knew who was there that night.
She was there the whole time, man.
I mean,
the cold one is that they put her in the front seat.
Well, that's kind of the thing is, like, she ruins Will's career. Maybe this wasn't her first time killing. Like, every murderer has a backstory.
I'm telling you, man. I want her brought up on charges. By the end of this press run, I want Keefe D free and Jada behind bars. God damn it. Oh yeah, that's just disrespectful.
Yeah, that one's very graphic.
What does that one say?
Will Smith, keep my wife's out of your mouth. Jada's mouth, just full of pogos.
God, come on, come on, internet. You're just disrespectful at this point.
I don't know about that.
Do we have any more?
This one's probably the most disrespectful. Jada when Tupac's gone wild. Now that Will's gone, and it's just a
ghost.
From Scary Movie, just a ghost blowjob.
No more, no mas. I'm done with Will and Jada. I'm done with them. Yeah, moving into something a little bit lighter, but still on the same subject of capping ass mammies is so this subject, this is everyone knows what's going on, the same thing that's been going on for since Jesus was hanging out in Galilee. Since Jesus was turning water into wine.
Since Abraham had a bunch of sons.
Since Moses and them was doing the moonwalk. God damn. This has been, and this isn't something that we're not laughing at what's happening there. That's not funny. But we are gonna kind of make light and expose the virtue signaling, man. We're in the height of virtue signaling, and this isn't my issue, but I was brought into it.
We all were.
We were brought into this one, and my people specifically. So this is about Amy Schumer. Amy Schumer. So let me put some context to it. I got this clip from the Katie Halper show on YouTube. She interviewed Norman Finkelstein. Oh, is that his name? Let me get it right.
Yeah.
Okay, Norman Finkelstein. So I don't know shit about this conflict, so I had to look to some people from there who dedicated their life to that. So Norman Finkelstein is a political scientist who's put 40 years into just this conflict. 4-0. This guy teaches at Princeton. He was voted the fifth most influential political scientist in the world.
And I think a subject so nuanced like this, you need to have that level of experience to really talk about it.
You need at least 40 years.
Yeah. Of hard research.
Hard research. Dedicated without even emotion. This guy just does the recon. And so Katie Hill has Norman on the show, and one of the subjects was Amy Schumer's tweets. Now, Amy Schumer hasn't been tweeting about Palestine or Israel ever until this last week. And so this is, I can't read that from here, but this is the tweet that she put up.
Okay. Oh,
yeah, you can play the video.
You want to play the video?
Yeah, my bad.
I did an advanced Twitter search, and if you click on that one, you'll see no results for Palestine or Palestinian or Palestinians or Gaza. So she's never in her life tweeted about them. And yet this is something that she posted on Instagram. First, they came for LGBTQ, and I stood up because love is love. Then they came for immigrants, and I stood up because families belong together. Then they came for the Black community, and I stood up because Black Lives Matter. Then they came for me, but I stood alone because I am a Jew.
Okay, can you pause it? Can you pause that, man?
Yeah. I want to shut it off.
Yo, man, I'm offended. I'm offended on behalf of the Jewish community. Because of the way she said Jews. It felt nasty.
Yeah.
The black, I'm gonna put that before the blacks, because she threw the blacks in there.
It had its own line. It was just Jew at the bottom.
I'm a Jew. It was like, yo. And you never tweeted about this before, and then you had to lead in with the gay. I don't like that, man. I don't like that they just throw in, they go, let's lead with the LGBT community, and then let's throw some niggas in there too.
Yeah.
Why am I in that mix? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it's like who's been politically offended in the last 10 years? We'll get all of them and we'll rehash this old Holocaust poem that used to exist.
Right.
I'll throw them in, change the nouns, and I'll make it about myself at the end because I want people to know that I'm suffering.
I'm the headliner. Yeah, I want to start with the gay community. Let's go with the gays, then let's go with the black. And also, what you mean you came for us during the Black Lives Matter slogan?
Yeah.
That lasted a year. And I don't fuck with the Black Lives Matter. Who asked her to come and support us?
And all the news I've seen of Black Lives Matter and Amy Schumer's name has never come up once.
Buddy, I do not fuck with Black Lives Matter, man. If you put a sign up that if a store have a sign that say Black Lives Matter,
yeah,
but they don't give me a Black Lives Matter discount, then you could go to hell.
I think that's fair.
I think it's only fair.
Yeah.
Because you're clout chasing just like this. So you came for you supported the black community, but then when they came for the Jews, they came for you, no one was there because you were a Jew.
Well, maybe she had a follow-up tweet, and maybe that help explains why she had to throw in BLM.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Let's keep playing the video.
Yeah.
There are two obvious comments. It seems they never came for Palestinians in her list of everybody they came for.
Ooh.
Which kind of proves the point that they're not worthy of being protected.
This man is spitty.
Doesn't take much. Saw right through her.
Right there, man. He said that she was able to put the LGBT community that she supported, the black community, but no one came for the Jews. She just skipped over the Palestinian community.
Whoops.
Oopsies. And then said she was all alone. So this is what Norman had to say about it. Then we'll go to her next tweet.
All right.
A Schumer.
All right. Thinks that she is so heroic, so courageous, so brave, standing alone for the Jews. It's so pitiful.
Yo.
It's so pitiful.
Yo.
You're alone, Amy. You're alone. You're about alone as a person standing at Times Square on New Year's Eve.
Oh,
you're alone.
Jesus.
It's just wretched.
It is wretched.
Hey man, when an old Jewish man says pitiful, the way they put
he did
way they say
oh my
it,
god. That pause.
Yo, that hits a whole different way. When there's certain cultures, you know, when they say a certain word that you go, God damn.
Yep.
Like pitiful. It's so pitiful. Wretched. These words, they got a different kind of, stank to it. Like.
Well, he even he feels himself like, oh, it's so disgusting what she did. I can't even describe
I can't
it.
Stomach it. It upsets my stomach because of the virtue signaling.
Yeah.
Like the actual, like, this isn't a direct. You've never tweeted about this before. You don't give a shit about it, and you're not balanced and fair with your care. You care so much, except if it's when it comes to certain groups that fucks up your narrative. And I can't speak on it because it's not my place. But you brought black people into it. So I had to speak on it. But this guy Norman Finkelstein, if you wanna know about a subject so nuanced and so deep in history and so complex, I feel like I have to get that from those people.
Mm-hmm.
From somebody who is wait a minute before we skip to this, going back to her saying she was alone. So Amy said no one came for her in that little poem. She was all alone, and followed it up with this tweet.
You want to put the tweet up?
Yeah. Put the tweet up.
All right.
So she was alone, but followed it up with this tweet. You could, if you want, you could just start at the bottom. I don't know
where the circle part is.
Yeah.
I have racial empathy. as a Isabel Walkerson calls it, I'm holding space to empathize with myself as well as my fellow Jews. I got 10 calls from non-Jewish friends this week. 8 of them were black. Black friends. I see you. I love you. I would die for you. Donate. Reach out to your Jewish and Palestinian friends. Love, Amy.
To that I say you're pitiful. Pitiful black. To the blacks that checked on her, pitiful. That's so... She just said she was all alone. That's so many niggas that checked on you.
Yeah.
8.
That's a lot.
That's a basketball team with 3 subs. You could run a 2-hour pickup game with that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's 3-on-3. It's 3 shifts. Like
that's 3-on-3. That's a one less than a baseball team. That's so many. That's so many. I don't have 8 black friends. I don't have 8 friends. I don't have 8 people that would check on me.
Yeah, real things happen to me all the time, and no one checks in on me, let alone something that happens to the, like, if the IRA had a terrorist attack in Ireland. No one's calling me. No one's calling me. They don't care. They know.
Hey, I had 2 friends check on me during the Black Lives Matter, and I blocked them. What are you talking about? Why you gotta throw us in the mix? And it ain't even us. It's whoever these 8 niggas were. Pitiful, wretched, and the fact that she would put that out. You know what I mean? That's like sharing a screenshot, you know, a DM or something.
Yeah.
Of like, this was between you and me. So do those 8 friends, do they want to come forward? Do they want to say, what if they did it in confidence?
And why is it important that they're black friends? Why does she need to feel to isolate her other 2 friends away from these other 8 friends, being like, hey, I got some friends checking in on me, but 8 of them
black. 8 out of 10 people were black. Hey, you know what? That's wretched and it's pitiful. In the wise words of my man Norman Finkelstein. So again, if you want to, so I'm not talking about the conflict. I don't know enough about it. I don't know anything about it, but this woman does though. So this woman that I came across was breaking down the Middle Eastern conflict, but in terms that, you know, that for lack of a better word, terms that niggas could get it. You know, niggas could understand it if you break it down this way.
Sure, your words, not mine.
This is a long story, and I'm coming out the dome, so bear with me. After World War II and the Holocaust and all that stuff had went down, the Jews was like, you know what, we need to get up out of here, so we finna ride out at dawn. And so somebody was like, okay, well, where we finna go? So somebody else was like, you know what, we just finna go back to our granny in them house. We gonna take off to the motherland. So they had decided, like, we finna go back to the Middle East, and they ended up in Palestine. So they get to Palestine, and the Palestinians was like, oh, okay, we got some company, like, you know, got some visitors. And then they realized their visitors had spent a night bags. And so the Palestinians was like, so what y'all finna do? And the Jews was like, oh, we live here now, we finna stay here. And the Palestinians were like, absolutely not. So the Jews was like, we in our Holy Land, like, what you mean we can't stay here? And the Palestinians was like, we don't know where you got that version of the story from, but you cannot stay here. You need to get your spent a night bag, you need to find somewhere else to go kick it. So
hey, listen, I'm not saying she's wrong. So I'm not hating. But I will say this. If you need this nigga explained to you, then just you don't really want to know about this.
That makes sense.
That's just more than fair. If you need this nigga explained to you, imagine me nigga explaining the IRA conflict, or between the Protestants and the, you know what I mean, or whoever.
I'd have a great chuckle.
Yeah, you go, what is this nigga talking about? You might have to say it off the record, but you had to say it.
It'd make a great podcast, but I wouldn't take any of it seriously.
You can't take this seriously. You can't, listen, I'm not questioning what she knows and what she doesn't know, but if you explain it to me in nigga terms and that's my entry point, I don't want to know about it. See, this is the thing, black people, we do this, man. We like to... We're toxic. You can't blame us. You can't blame us. We like to we don't like to learn the names of songs.
Okay.
But we'll know the song.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah,
we don't like to. There's certain things that we like to do shortcuts.
Important details only.
Yeah. Give me the nigga cliff notes.
What do I need to get through this?
Yeah. We like the nigga notes, and it's like just for certain things that flies, but with this subject, it's okay to shut the fuck up.
Yep.
It's okay to take the information in, and if this sparks your interest in this subject that don't have shit to do with you, and then you go and listen to my boy Norman, then you know that's lovely. I doubt that if this is the way you found out about it. I think that people listen to this whole video and go, I got it from here. Thanks for the nigga notes, you know. So like I'm not supposed to be laughing. I'm not laughing at this subject. I'm just laughing at the conversation around it.
The people ingesting the information and thinking they now know it. That's what we're laughing at.
Yes, and the people who share the same culture, not even culture, but race or religion, and saying, hey, you know, leveraging that to become a victim.
Yes.
And then getting other alleged victims support on behalf of some shit that you didn't experience, that don't got a fucking thing to do with you.
Something you haven't thought or talked about in decades. Why? And now,
or ever.
Like, now it's the hot topic.
Yeah. In the wise words, pitiful and wretched. Pitiful and wretched. So, yeah, man. Educate yourself or shut the fuck up about it. That's also an option. You don't have to have an opinion. You have a right to not have an opinion until you really know what you're talking about.
That's a good segue to our low world Larry.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't matter if, or actually, fuck. Start that.
No. Yeah, start over. That's all right.
I forgot where I was going with that.
Where were you going with it? You said sometimes you got to.
Well, because like just because like, what did you just say?
I said that it's okay to not have an opinion on everything. You don't have to have a half informed or you know, a quick summarized cliff noted version to put out on the record.
Right.
Like that's a thing that people feel like they have to do. They have to get it like late breaking news. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's pretty much what people, what these crises and these serious issues bring out of us.
Yeah, and I think we look to certain people like, oh, they know what they're talking about, or because of their statue or their celebrity or whatever, so we look to them, but not really like paying mind to people who just did the work themselves and not really like.
That's a fact.
You know, I might be knowledgeable in the subject just because I don't have the degree or I live there, but I can go in there and I can represent this, like, these ideas for you. I know what I'm talking about.
Right.
I've walked the walk. I've talked the talk.
That's a great segue. Now you found it. Yeah. So sometimes the low road, because that's a good point, man. These people are taking the high road. That's what Amy Schumer was doing with her platform, taking the high road somehow. Justin Bieber, these guys think they're taking the high road, where sometimes and often now is more than the opposite, man. The low road is where the real knowledge is, the real experience.
The heroes.
The Norman Finkelsteins, my man, what's his name? Brian,
I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. Are you kidding me? What kind of trap was that?
What's his African name?
MW. Starts with an M and a W.
Oh yeah, that's African as it gets. This man is an African legend. So this brings us to our low road Larry Award recipient. After a show with such heavy, all over the place topics, in a cold world, a confusing world, a hero emerges, a little ray of light. Yeah, like you said, it's not always the high road or the most popular, or even the person with credentials who would actually have the knowledge. It's guys, everyday heroes like Brian. I can't see the headline from here.
Brian, who faked being a lawyer in Kenya, won 26 cases, is now under arrest.
What a goat.
Under arrest for faking being a lawyer, pretending to be a lawyer.
Right, who won 26 trials.
Yeah.
So this guy in Kenya and this was I love the most. You have to put on the wig. When you do these trials, you got to put on the wig, the George Washington, you know what I mean, the Lord Byron wig, boom, and he went in there and kicked ass all over the place.
And because of that wig, he's taking like, I'm only going to do this. I'm doing this seriously. I'm not going through this if I don't care.
Oh no, man, no. This is a calling, man. This is a passion. I don't know if he even got paid. I think he probably did it pro bono.
Hell yeah.
I think he just was getting people off, the hook. He needs to represent Keefe D.
He also needs to represent himself.
Once he gets in that courtroom, it's a wrap, man. He's about to he should sue.
Yeah, that courtroom is gonna get lit.
Dude, I'm flying. We should fly to Kenya.
Fuck, I'm in.
Dude, let's fly to Kenya. Let's get a go. Amy Schumer talking about donate. Donate to who, man? You need to donate to my nigga Brian, man.
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah. You said it. Don't you talk like that around me. I'd rather you call me a nigga than say Black Lives Matter around me.
You've said that a few times. I'm still not.
Yeah, you're not gonna do it. Okay, man. Hey, that's our episode. What a therapeutic, healthy way to try to navigate these tough times. For me, at least.
Me too, man.
Oh, that's beloved. Hey, till next time.